In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change default font and font size in Microsoft Excel. If you want every new workbook you create in Excel to start with a specific font and font size, the good news is that Excel lets you change those default settings. This can save time, especially if you always prefer a certain look for your spreadsheets and don't want to adjust formatting manually each time you open a new file. To begin, open Microsoft Excel. Once Excel is open, go to the File menu. From there, click Options. This will open the Excel Options window, where you can control many of the program's default behaviors and settings. Inside the Excel Options window, stay on the General tab. This is usually the section that opens by default, and it contains the settings related to how new workbooks are created. Look for the area labeled When Creating New Workbooks. This is the section you need because it includes the controls for the default font and font size Excel will use going forward. In that section, you'll see an option called Use this as the default font. Open that drop-down and choose the font you want to use for future workbooks. For example, you might choose Calibri, Aptos, or Arial, depending on your preference or your company's formatting standards. Right below that, you'll also see the font size setting. Choose the size you want Excel to use by default. Common choices are 11, 12, or 14, but you can select whatever size works best for your needs. If readability is important, especially for reports or shared documents, increasing the default size slightly can make a big difference. After selecting your preferred font and font size, confirm the change in the Excel Options window. Excel may prompt you to restart the application before the new settings take effect. If that happens, simply close Excel and open it again. There's one important thing to keep in mind. This change only affects new workbooks created after you update the settings. Existing workbooks will keep their current font and size unless you manually change them yourself. So if you open an older spreadsheet and don't see the new font, that's completely normal. This is a simple but very useful customization that can help you make Excel feel more consistent and tailored to the way you work. Once it's set, every new workbook will start with the font style and size you prefer, helping you work faster and with less repetitive formatting.